Okay, I have a weird opinion about classifying yourself as a B1, B2, A1, A2 level English. And I want you to hear me out in just maybe 5 minutes maximum. Okay, welcome back. My name is Abraham Salako. I am an educator and I enjoy teaching ESL English and helping people improve their career, amongst other things. First and foremost, let's talk about levels in any language. I think you shouldn't worry about classifying yourself as a language learner. Stop classifying yourself as a B1, B2, C1 learner. It puts a lot of pressure for you to cross over to a level and do something. One thing I tell people is just practice. This level, one thing you should notice is that there's this CEFR classification mode, and there's another form of classification that people check, be it Duolingo, be it IELTS, and other things. And one thing I have noticed is that you could be a level in one form of classification, and when you try another test, it gives you a totally different level. The mode of test vary also. Some organizations, some tests give you more grammar, some give you speaking or vocabulary, while some don't even test your speaking and reading abilities. When you go on Duolingo test focuses more on vocabulary, description, and something you don't write much. When you go to IELTS deal with more of listening is more in out. Okay, you listen more in out and something. So the test will vary. Yeah. If you want to base, so you could be B1 in Duolingo, and there's a probability you are A2 or A1 in out. We have other test methods that don't even get me started about. Yeah. So if you want to base your abilities or capabilities on these um, platforms, you might be disappointed. When I try to teach students in my organization, I tell them, I am going to give you certifications, but don't dwell on that. Always try to improve your spoken English and improve. So you can take tests once in a while, but don't let that thing just to check what this test believes are the materials you can use. So when I say test, I don't say tests judging my level. I see the test telling me if I were to start learning a language now or start learning the language now, these are the levels of materials I should use to start improving myself or to get better. Do you understand? So it's not like, okay, I am B1. Because if you think you're B1, you might get to a place and they tell you you're just A2. So what happens? Or they tell you, oh, you're B2. What? So you've been calling yourself B1? They are better people. I have seen people do the same test, have the same grade. You put them in the same class, and they have varied English levels. Some speak better, some are more fluent, some don't even understand anything. They just have the knowledge of grammar. Some just have the knowledge of vocabulary and can't speak. They understand you, but they can't speak. And are you telling me they are on the same level? Yeah. So, and that is one lesson I want you to learn about putting the word or levels in your head. Try to crash that out and make sure you are an all-round student of the language. Learn your speaking, learn your writing, reading, and the listening. Enjoy every bit of it. And when you test yourself, don't overly depend on it like, oh, I have gotten to this level. They are good for milestones, but they are mentally draining. That's my verdict. So thank you for this TED talk. It's unscripted. I found somebody. People ask me this question a lot, and that's the reason I decided to just come out and rant about it. So thank you. I hope I have not used more than 5 minutes. So see you later, and goodbye.